Hey there, science fans! Today, we're talking about biodiesel, a renewable fuel made from oils and fats. You can even make it from used cooking oil. That's right, the stuff you use to fry your French fries can help power cars and trucks. Biodiesel is similar to regular diesel fuel, but it burns cleaner. It's made from plants or animals, not fossil fuels. This means it's better for the environment. We can make biodiesel from many different oils. Some popular choices are soybean oil, canola oil, and even used cooking grease. These are called edible oils because we can eat them. Using edible oils for biodiesel is controversial. On the one hand, it's a renewable resource. On the other hand, it could impact food prices. We'll explore both sides of this debate later. Making biodiesel from edible oils is like baking a cake, but instead of a tasty treat, we get fuel. The process is surprisingly simple and can be done with common kitchen ingredients. Imagine turning your leftover cooking oil into something that can power your car. Here's a simplified explanation of the process. First, we clean the oil to remove impurities like food particles. This step is crucial because any leftover food can interfere with the chemical reactions needed to make biodiesel. Think of it like straining the oil after frying. Just as you wouldn't want crumbs in your clean oil, we need to ensure the oil is as pure as possible before moving on to the next step. This big word describes a chemical reaction. We mix the oil with alcohol and a catalyst. The catalyst helps speed up the reaction, making the process more efficient. This process creates biodiesel and glycerin, a valuable byproduct used in soaps and lotions. Glycerin is a versatile substance that has many uses in everyday products. The biodiesel and glycerin naturally separate like oil and water. We remove the glycerin. This separation is a key part of the process, ensuring that we get pure biodiesel. We wash the biodiesel with water to remove any remaining impurities. This step is similar to rinsing off soap. It ensures that the biodiesel is clean and free from any unwanted residues. This ensures the fuel is clean and ready to use. Clean biodiesel means better performance and fewer issues in your engine. Finally, we remove any remaining water from the biodiesel. This step is essential because even a small amount of water can cause problems. This is important because water can damage engines. Water in the fuel can lead to corrosion and other mechanical issues. We test the biodiesel to make sure it meets quality standards. Rigorous testing ensures that the biodiesel is safe and effective for use in vehicles. This ensures it will burn cleanly and efficiently in engines. Clean burning fuel means fewer emissions and a healthier environment. Biodiesel offers several benefits for the environment and our economy. Let's explore some of these advantages. Biodiesel is made from plants, which can be grown again and again. Unlike fossil fuels, it's a sustainable energy source. Biodiesel burns cleaner than regular diesel, releasing fewer harmful pollutants into the air. This means cleaner air for everyone. Producing biodiesel domestically reduces our reliance on foreign oil. This makes our energy supply more secure and reliable. Biodiesel is biodegradable, meaning it breaks down naturally in the environment. This makes it a safer alternative in case of spills. Producing biodiesel creates jobs and supports local farmers. It also reduces our dependence on imported oil, keeping money within our economy. Section 4. Biodiesel drawbacks. Food versus fuel. While biodiesel offers many advantages, there are also drawbacks, particularly when using edible oils. Let's examine these concerns. Concern 1. Food security. Using edible oils for fuel raises concerns about food prices and availability. When crops that could be used for food are diverted to fuel production, it can create a shortage in the food supply chain. If we use too much farmland for fuel crops, it could lead to higher food costs. This is because the land that could be used to grow food is instead used for fuel production, reducing the overall food supply. Concern 2. Deforestation. Expanding farmland to grow more fuel crops can lead to deforestation, especially in sensitive areas like rainforests. This not only destroys habitats but also contributes to climate change by releasing stored carbon dioxide. This has negative impacts on biodiversity and the environment. The loss of forests means the loss of species that depend on those ecosystems for survival. Concern 3. High production costs. Producing biodiesel from edible oils can be expensive, especially when compared to fossil fuels. The costs of cultivation, harvesting, and processing can add up quickly. This is partly due to the cost of growing and processing the crops. Additionally, the infrastructure needed for biodiesel production can be costly to establish and maintain. Concern 4. Ethical considerations. Some argue that using food crops for fuel is unethical when people around the world face hunger and malnutrition. The moral dilemma of prioritizing fuel over food is a significant concern. Growing crops for biodiesel requires large amounts of land, water, and fertilizer. These resources are finite, and their use for fuel production can strain the environment. This can compete with food production and impact the environment. The balance between using land for food versus fuel is delicate and requires careful consideration to avoid negative consequences. Section 5. The future of biodiesel. Beyond cooking oil. The future of biodiesel lies in finding sustainable and ethical alternatives to edible oils. As the world seeks to reduce its carbon footprint and move away from fossil fuels, biodiesel presents a viable solution. However, relying solely on edible oils like soybean or palm oil is not sustainable in the long run. Scientists and engineers are exploring several promising options. Alternative 1. Algae. Algae are fascinating organisms that can thrive in various environments, from freshwater to saltwater and even wastewater. Algae are tiny aquatic plants that can produce large amounts of oil. They have a high growth rate and can be harvested multiple times a year, making them an efficient source of biodiesel. They grow quickly and don't require farmland, making them a promising source of biodiesel. Alternative 2. Waste oils. Waste oils, such as used cooking oil, are another excellent resource. Used cooking oil and other waste oils can be converted into biodiesel, reducing waste and providing a renewable fuel source. This not only helps in waste management, but also in creating a circular economy. Alternative 3. Non-food crops. Certain non-food crops like jatropha and switchgrass can be grown on marginal land and produce oil suitable for biodiesel. These crops do not compete with food production and can be cultivated in areas unsuitable for traditional agriculture. Scientists are developing new technologies to produce biodiesel more efficiently and sustainably, using less energy and resources. Innovations in genetic engineering and bioprocessing are paving the way for more effective biodiesel production methods. By investing in research and development, we can unlock the full potential of biodiesel as a clean, renewable, and ethical fuel source for the future. The journey towards a sustainable energy future is ongoing, and biodiesel is a crucial part of that journey. Keep those science questions coming and remember to stay curious. The future of energy depends on our curiosity and willingness to explore new possibilities.